bunch of libs are continuing to lose their mind, but that's par for the course. Like, they woke up losing their mind when President Trump washes his hands. They go, "It's an assault on water." Yeah, okay. But I think the bigger ones I love to point out, Joy Behar on The View, which, thank goodness The View is a thing. I recognize that a bunch of people very much dislike The View. If you go to the doctor's office and you're sitting in the waiting room and The View is on, you roll your eyes going, "Oh my gosh, who watches this?" Well, we do, specifically to bring you the highlights, and by that I mean the lowlights on this show. I love watching The View because it makes me feel good about myself and the way that I view the world. Anytime I watch the cackling hens on The View, yeah, there is a little bit of anger because they're like, "Yeah, that's insane that you're saying that." But at the same time, I can leave knowing that at least I'm not as unhappy as those women on that show. But again, speaking about the administration, I thought this clip was making fun and making the rounds. This is Joy Behar, who says some funny things that I would like to comment on very briefly. Watch this clip and we will discuss after that.
If you guys think that we can survive another 3.5 years of this, I think you're delusional. Every day there's some nihilistic thing.
It's only Tuesday, Joy. Can we not start there?
I hate to be Debbie Downer, but every day this guy is undoing something in this country that we value. Every day, every day is a shock and awe here. And I, for one, am skeptical that we will survive this.
I am not. If you need that from me, I do believe.
But Joy, you've seen worse.
No, I have not.
Worse.
No, I grew up during World War II.
Right.
Well, first, there's a lot there. There's a lot there. Can we survive another 3.5 years of this? Yeah, we survived President Otto Penn. I think we'll be fine on this one. But also, too, then the comparison. I like how Sonny Hostin, who is also a crazy lib, was trying to be the voice of reason, saying, "But Joy, you've seen worse." And Joy Behar goes, No, I've never seen anything worse than the President of the United States being rooted and his policy decisions being rooted in reality. This is the worst thing that's ever happened. And then she throws us for a loop with this one. "I grew up during World War II." Holy cow, how old is Joy Behar? Actually, quite old. She's 82 years old, which, doesn't look 82, so good for her on that front. But I'm not entirely sure she gets to say, "I grew up during World War II." She was born in October 1942. World War II ends in 1945, so I don't know if that counts as you get to grow up. I don't know if that's your formidable years. I'm not sure if you're able to talk by the time World War II was over. So again, I don't necessarily know how accurate that is, but let's assume that that's the case. She grew up during World War II. Fine. You grew up as a 2-year-old during World War II, so you know it all too well. That wasn't worse than this? Millions of people dying, Americans dying on the beach in Normandy wasn't worse than what's going on now, which is proclaiming that men are men and women are women, or enforcing laws around the world, making sure we have a border around the world, around the country, but I guess also around the world, especially with those drug dealers who are no longer on the world. That's worse. This is worse than, again, World War II. Okay, noted. Not sure how you make that distinction. I also don't know if you are technically alive during that. I don't know, Joy, but that is that. The libs are losing their mind, but again, they woke up losing their mind.